Welcome to this week's edition of Lung and Respiratory Research Updates, covering the latest breakthroughs. Brought to you by LucidQuest. We begin with Roche's Astegolimab, a potential therapy for COPD. The Phase 2b ALIENTO study met its primary endpoint, demonstrating a 15.4% reduction in COPD exacerbations. However, the Phase 3 ARNASA study did not meet its primary endpoint, despite showing a 14.5% reduction. Importantly, no new safety concerns were reported. Regulatory discussions are expected to follow. Next, Korro Bio's RNA-editing candidate, KRRO-110, has been granted Orphan drug designation by the European Medicines Agency for alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency. This designation comes after the FDA granted Orphan status earlier this year. Interim data from the ongoing Phase 1/2a rewrite trial are anticipated later in 2025. Cipla has announced a strategic investment in iCaltech, aiming to develop advanced diagnostic tools for respiratory health. This partnership is focused on enhancing access to affordable, high-quality lung diagnostics in India and aligns with Cipla's long-term strategy to lead in pulmonary care. In funding news, Avalyn Pharma has raised $100 million in Series D financing. The funds will support development of inhaled versions of pirfenidone, known as AP01, and nintedanib, known as AP02. These inhaled therapies are designed to mitigate systemic side effects commonly associated with oral delivery. The Phase 2b MIST trial and additional Phase 2 studies are central to this initiative. Vertex Pharmaceuticals has received Health Canada approval for ALYFTREK, a once-daily CFTR modulator for cystic fibrosis patients age 6 and above with the F508DL mutation or other responsive mutations. Clinical trials revealed superior reductions in sweat chloride levels compared to Trikafta. An estimated 3,800 Canadians are now eligible, including approximately 60 patients previously untreated. Moving on, Kelun Biotech's asthma antibody therapy SKB378, also known as WIN378, has entered a global Phase 2 clinical trial. Developed by Windward Bio, this anti-TSLP monoclonal antibody is intended as a long-acting asthma treatment with an extended half-life. Clinical trials in COPD are slated to begin in 2026. The investigational new drug application has already been approved in China. Finally, A-Tier Pharma has completed enrollment in its Phase 3 EFZO-FIT trial evaluating efzofitimod for pulmonary sarcoidosis. This is the largest global study to date in this condition. Results are expected in the third quarter of 2025. The primary endpoint is reduction in corticosteroid use, while secondary endpoints include lung function and symptom improvement. Stay ahead in lung and respiratory health research. Like, share, and subscribe for weekly updates. Visit lqventures.com or email us at info@lqventures.com for expert healthcare consulting. See you next time.